This is where it always gets difficult, I think, because we listen, we get excited, and then we try and go execute on it in our own life. And of course, a lot of this is covered in our country. So that is typically people's next step. But how do I translate this protocol into something that might work for me?
You want a NAR style adventure, right? And I cover this a lot in the book. So one, I think it's really important to make a list. So I'm a very big believer in sort of focusing down your life as much as possible. And one of the ways I filter my life for yeses and nos is I have a list of my top 10 feelings, not experiences, but feelings, sensations in the world. One of them is laughing with my best friend, right? It's not hanging out, it's literally laughing with my best friend. One of them is, skiing in a particular way, those sorts of things. And skiing is the top of my list. It's literally the best feeling I get on earth. If something's not on my top 10 list, chances are it's a no. Because life is short, and why am I going to bother spending it on my 18th favorite feeling when I got top 5, right? I'm really interested in quality of life and meaning and purpose and those sorts of things. There's a really good way to sort of filter that stuff. I think you want to start there. 2, you want to find something like top 5 best feelings you get, and then find unfinished business in your own life. I had unfinished business in skiing, and that's a very long story and told throughout in our country, so I'm not going to bother with that one. But I had unfinished business, and I still had something to prove, or felt like I had something to prove. So I think that's also important. And also, I think you want something that is tied to passion and purpose, right? Advancing flow science and the science of peak performance, the science of peak performance aging is sort of core to what I do and who I am. And anything I discovered along the way advances that. So I say this in Art of Impossible. When you're going after any kind of hard challenge, you want to stack motivators. Peak performers always stack motivators. They do it physically, right? Nobody is just going to eat carbohydrates. You want carbohydrates, you want protein, you want fat, you want certain ratios to perform at your best. Same thing with motivators. You don't just want one motivator. Curiosity is great. It's a great motivator, but it's not going to be there for the long haul. You want curiosity, passion, purpose, autonomy, mastery, authenticity. The thing about this quest that is really important, and I cover this a lot in the book, is it needs to be very authentic. And the reason is this. Carl Rogers, great psychologist, humanist psychologist, made an argument, and a lot of people have since proven him right neurobiologically, that our drive for authenticity, to fully express who we are, functions like a fundamental drive, like our drive for sex or thirst or shelter, those kinds of things. That's a lot of motivation. And we sort of know why now, and we sort of really have a good grip on it, but authenticity really matters. So you're aiming for sort of an authentic quest, and there's an entire movement right now in education known as authentic learning. That is because we learn so much better when there's an alignment. And one of it is that there's a simple physiological property. So both autonomy and complete concentration are flow triggers, but interestingly, they're linked.